Hey, what's going on, dive team? This is Mark with Jonesing the Scuba here. And in last week's video, we talked about the acronym BWRF. Bruce Willis Ruins All Films. If you haven't had a chance to see that video, make sure to check it out. But as promised, this week's video, we're going to talk about the acronyms S.O.R.T.E.D and S.T.E.L.A and what they mean. But before I get into that, you know what to do. Swim on down, kick that like button, subscribe to the page if you haven't done so already, and hit that bell notification for when I upload new content. And with that being said, let's dive on into it.
Infamous.
Jonesing the Scuba. Subscribe to our page if you haven't done so already, and hit the bell notification for when we upload new content. So the first acronym we're going to be looking at is going to be part of your 5-point check, desend. Descent means when you're getting ready to go down, okay? And that's going to be sorted. S-O-R-T-E-D. So S stands for signal. What's the signal to go down? You're going to give a thumbs down. That's going to be your signal to go down. O is for orientating yourself. So with O, you're going to want to make sure you know which way the boat is if you're on a boat dive. So remember north, south, east, and west. You want to give yourself some good directional points. So when you do go under, you know which way you're going and which way you got to come back. So that's O. R is for regulator, snorkel, exchange. So if you are diving out to a swim site, you are going to be using your snorkel because you're not going to be wanting to blow through your air, so your regulator is not going to be in. So what you're going to do is you're just going to take your hands, take out your snorkel, put in your regulator, make sure you purge it because there will be some water in there by either exhaling or pushing on the purge valve to get all that water out. Okay, so that's going to be R. T is going to be for time. So what do we do on a dive? Remember, you plan your dive and you dive your plan. So there is going to be a time in there during that dive planning. So you're going to check the time, see what time you have. Okay. E is going to be extend your low pressure inflator hose, equalize early and often. So remember, when you get to your E, you're going to go ahead and you're going to extend your low pressure inflator hose. Get ready to equalize early and often by putting your fingers on your nose. And when you're going down, remember, you're going to be exhaling. So you're going to want to put your finger on your nose because you're going to get some blocks in your ears, more than likely, and you're going to want to clear those by equalizing. And then the last part of that is going to be D, is for descend. So low pressure inflator hose up, equalize early and often, and you're going to be dumping your air by pushing on your low pressure inflator hose, dump. So push on that, either gray, it's kind of normally on the top. Mine is gray. They can be black, blue, different colors. So just remember red. So just remember, dump that air and you're going to be going down. And remember, you're going to want to make that slow, controlled descent. So again, that acronym is S.O.R.T.E.D. S-O-R-T-E-D. Also, don't forget to go check out our merch store at merch.streamelements.com/Jonesing the Scuba. I went ahead and put a link in the description below. This is where you're going to get your official Jonesing the Scuba Dive Team member t-shirt or the original like I'm wearing today. Again, that's going to be at merch.streamelements.com/Jonesing to Scuba. And the last acronym we're going to talk about is part of our 5-point ascent, which is Stela. S.T.E.L.A. S is going to be for signal. What's the signal to go up? It's going to be a thumbs up. So give that signal. T is going to stand for time because what are we doing? We're planning our dive and diving our plan. Also, you want to make sure you've been at your 15 feet for your 3 minutes to get rid of that nitrogen that may or may not be in your bloodstream. Again, something you don't have to do if you're in your non-decompression limits, but always a good practice to do. E is to elevate. You're going to lift up your low pressure inflator hose to dump that air as we're going up, and you're going to be putting your right hand arm all the way above your head. So when you do break that surface, if something's coming by, or if you're gonna run into something, it's gonna hit your hand and not your head. L is to look up. So you're gonna wanna look up, of course, to see where you're going, to see if anything's above you. Person, boat, things like that. So you're going to be in what's called the Superman position, okay? Your left hand's going to be on your low pressure inflator hose. Your right hand's going to be above your head, and you're going to be looking up as you're swimming, dumping that air, making sure you're not going too fast. Because how fast do we want to go? No faster than our slowest bubble, okay? So remember, when you're exhaling, don't go faster than your slowest bubble. And like most of us do, we do dive with a dive computer, and it will let us know if we are going up too fast. A stands for ascend. So what does that mean? Start kicking. Start kicking to go up. Now remember, as you are going up, you're going to be dumping that air. You are not going to be using your low pressure inflator to add air. You're going to want to dump, not add. So those are going to be the 3 acronyms that you're going to be using the most. BORF, Bruce Willis ruins all films. BCD, waits, releases, air, final check. S.O.R.T.E.D and S.T.E.L.A. I do hope you enjoyed this video, and always remember, stay safe and happy diving. Get out. But in this week's video, in this week's